morning, PotCoins! Today is Sunday, 31 May 2015. We are currently on block 815334 of the Pot chain. Here's what's been going on this week. It's been a rough month for PotCoin in terms of price. It almost fell off the front page of CoinMarketCap. But the end of the month brought a small uptrend after a large buy order on Bittrex. Pot cards are out again and are available for purchase using PayPal or Bitcoin. This is the easiest way to get PotCoins for newcomers to the crypto space. One of the main problems all cryptos have had is the challenge of trading fiat for crypto. In the past, you would have had to find a way to buy Bitcoins, then set up an account on an exchange and trade for PotCoins. Now they are easily obtainable using a credit card. There is a fairly high markup on the coins compared to what you would pay on an exchange, but it's so much easier you're paying for the convenience. There are some ways to get some free PotCoins. As promised in the development roadmap, Pot Labs is hosting a huge PotCoin giveaway. 250,000 PotCoins are up for grabs, and they'll go to 3 lucky winners. 150,000 for the grand prize, 75,000 for second place, and 25,000 for third place. You can enter the contest from a link on the front page of potcoin.com. Just sign in with Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. The winners will be randomly selected at the end of next month. Last Wednesday, it got harder for criminals to steal pot. Courts in Oregon have ruled that the police and postal inspectors have no legal authority to intercept packages based on hunches or smells. The criminals are the police and postal inspectors that have been abusing their authority and illegally stealing pot out of the mail without search warrants. This may set a dangerous legal precedent that the law applies to the authorities, potentially making it harder for authorities to abuse their power. The case started 3 years ago, but the person that got busted didn't plead guilty and had a good lawyer. As a result, it's easier for everyone to mail pot out of Oregon. Meanwhile, here in Colorado, a guy from Castle Rock pled guilty to mailing pot after the police stole almost 6 kilos of pot from him and also $53,000 in cash. Why is he guilty? Because he said he was. The terrorists scared him so much that he didn't even try to fight the charges. He just gave up everything he had and accepted getting fucked. Maybe he should have talked to that guy's lawyer from Oregon. The moral of the story is never plead guilty. If you have a lawyer that thinks your best defense is a plea deal, get a better lawyer to sue him for fraud. Size matters for Gavin Andreessen, lead developer of Bitcoin. He's been talking about larger block sizes for a while, but now he's getting serious to the point of considering a rival fork for Bitcoin. Why is this such a big deal? Well, mostly everyone can agree that a 1 megabyte block size limit is too small, especially if Bitcoin were to go mainstream. Having a limit that small would crash the network above 7 transactions per second, and everyone obviously wants the network to continue functioning. Some have proposed a size limit of 20 megabytes per block, and others have claimed that this will open up the blockchain to spam, or worse, to centralizing nodes, since the blockchain is almost too big already for regular users to download. Andreessen is setting his sights higher and won't settle for a 20 megabyte limit. He would like to see an automatic annual increase of as much as 40% each year. Mike Hearn has been working on a patch to Bitcoin Core called Bitcoin XT. Andreessen is thinking about switching to that version of Bitcoin, if the core developers can't work together to solve this. He said, "If we can't come to an agreement soon, then I'll ask for help submitting patches to Mike's Bitcoin XT project that implement a big increase now that grows over time, so we may never have to go through this rancor and debate again." If Bitcoin forks, Andreessen is already planning on lobbying most of the main players in the Bitcoin space, including mining pools, exchanges, payment processors, and wallet providers, to adopt the new fork. Between Hearns and Andreessen's combined expertise and influence, it's likely they could end up with the dominant fork. Hopefully this issue gets resolved sooner than later within the core development group, because if it doesn't, Bitcoin going mainstream is what will kill it. All of this stuff is so technical and complicated that almost no one knows or cares about it, which is a good thing overall. Almost no one cares how a cell phone works, they just know it works. And if you needed to understand the theory behind the operation of a cell phone, almost no one would have one or be able to use one. The focus of Bitcoin development has been on keeping the behind-the-scenes stuff exactly there, behind the scenes. Using Bitcoin needs to be easier, not more complicated. This will continue to become a bigger issue as Bitcoin grows. There are no deadlines yet, but expect this issue to come up more often within the coming months if it doesn't get fixed soon. That's it for this edition of Mad PotCoins. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.